Okay, hear me out. Actually, if you clicked on this video, you're probably ready for what's in store, so let's just get going. So, my sense of humor is pretty strange and evolved. It's like so far from what funny actually is that I've started thinking unironic minion memes are funny. I'm serious. I was looking at them the other day and I was giggling. So, what does that mean? Am I a middle aged woman? Maybe. I'm almost 22, so I'm getting kind of old. But that's besides the point. The kind of memes I like are deep fried, cursed images, just ones that make no sense at all. I just can't get enough of them. And you'll never believe where I get most of my memes from. Hear me out. Pinterest. If you haven't made a Pinterest account, you probably weren't alive in 2010. You will never know the joy of creating a fresh new board and pinning pictures of girls you wish you looked like, outfits you wish you had, but that's not the side of Pinterest we're talking about today. Oh, also, side note, speaking of Percy Jackson, can we just talk about the new show that's going to be made for Disney Plus? Finally, a good adaptation of the books. We've been waiting so long for this, and the movies were trash. It's long overdue, but I'm glad it's finally happening. Okay, anyway, back to the video. So, there have always been funny pictures on Pinterest, memes if you will, but as our generation's sense of humor has changed and evolved, Pinterest has adapted in a way that I could only describe as
magical.
Instagram could never. Facebook in its dreams. Twitter might be able to. Listen, I've seen funny things on all the apps, okay? Except Facebook, but I don't go on Facebook. But Pinterest memes just hit different, you know? Like, they require no caption, no explanation. They just are. And I appreciate that. Anyway, so the point of this video is I want to become one of those pictures. Specifically a cursed image. So I've compiled some data and research on cursed images, and I've noticed a few key components that keep appearing consistently throughout them. Why didn't I put this much effort into my school assignments? Number 1, children's TV show characters, specifically Elmo, Teletubbies, and Barney. Don't ask me why, I don't know, that's just how it is, okay? Number 2, floating. Whether it's hanging from the ceiling or stuck to a wall, the subject of a cursed image is a lot of times not on the ground. Number 3, things that shouldn't be, but they are. That's all. Number 4, seemingly mundane places such as a store or a park or your living room, the corner of it more specifically. Just places you wouldn't expect cursed things to happen, you know? So I don't want to brag, but I'm pretty good at editing pictures. I do it all the time, and I've made a few deep fried images myself. But to make a cursed image, it's going to take a lot more than just turning up the saturation, contrast, brightness, structure, sharpness. It's going to take some real magic. I'm going to have to use all my skills and knowledge and experience that I got from college, because I'm graduated, and use them to make this image. I feel like this is going to be a fail, but I'm trying.
So please don't laugh at me.
So the first step was finding my background. Now, I immediately thought grocery store. It's just classic. I just knew my background needed to be a grocery store. I can't explain it. So I found a couple pictures of grocery stores that I wanted to use, and I edited them. I just like deep fried them a little, you know, just to give the image some spice, some zest. And I actually really like how they turned out, so I knew I had a good foundation for my cursed image. Then I attempted some poses that I think would go good on my backgrounds. Hello. I just did my makeup, and it is currently May 15th. At 2:44 p.m. and I just want to try and take some pictures today for the cursed image, and I'm just watching some catfish, chillin'. Don't ask me why I did my makeup for a cursed image. That's just how I am. I'm not really sure how I want to do this. I'm gonna have to look at the pictures I chose for the background and figure out the best, most cursed poses I can do for those. I've just finished with the poses and hopefully they turned out okay. We'll see. Okay, so it's the next day. It is May 16th, currently at 3:12 p.m. and I have finished the cursed images. They're done baking. They're ready to be served to you guys. So I guess I'll just reveal what they look like right now. This is the first one. I think it's my favorite out of the two. It's just me casually floating down the aisle in a grocery store. I actually really like how it turned out. I think it's pretty good for my first time making a cursed image. I do think it looks pretty cursed. Let me know what you think in the comments. Would you be scared if you saw me floating towards you in a grocery store? Let me know. Here's the second one. It's just me lounging on a refrigerated shelf in the grocery store, you know, as one does. Don't ask me where my arms went. There was an accident. But yeah, this one I don't like as much as the other one. I still like it. I still think it's pretty good for my first try at making cursed images. The other one's definitely my favorite. Let me know which one is your favorite. This was definitely one of my stranger videos, so if you made it through the whole thing, thank you very much for staying. I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you weren't disappointed when I showed you the final cursed images.
Because I worked really hard on them.
Alright. Subscribe, like this video, turn on post notifications, and I'll see you in my next video.